go ahead, face me.
Pardon?
Face me, please. You require glasses to drive?
No.
Nothing to drink today, right?
Well, medication.
Okay. You're not on any medications?
No, I'm not sick. I mean,
you said you have no injury?
Physical defects. I mean, sometimes I have a little.
There's about 1-inch heels on those.
Yeah.
First thing I want to do is take a look at your eyes. You ever had any head injuries? What I'm going to have you do, okay, can you see the tip of this pin? On that, okay, I want you to keep your head still. So you're going to follow this pin back and forth. You can see your eyes. Just go ahead and keep focus on the tip of that pin. Keep watching it.
3 Edward dispatch, negative 29, copy 28. Arizona Adam Frank David 3192, expires 831 of 2009, Upper Addison Elbow Bend Road.
Keep watching that. Eyes as a kid?
Per se, what?
Yeah. You know what that term means? Crossing your eyes?
Yeah.
No? Okay. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, keep watching that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Absolutely. You never been diagnosed with any medical conditions or any issues?
Well, not really, but I mean, well, I have had cancer, so I have had different treatments for that and a few different medications for cancer, but, you know, I've tried to put all that.
Nothing right now, though.
No, not, per se, anything specific right now.
Okay, if you weren't to be specific, there would be something right now? I'm confused, I'm sorry.
Well, I've had to take tamoxifen and a few things for my cancer and stuff, but,
When's the last time you took any of that?
Well, I have to take that on a regular basis, this tamoxifen, but,
So you are on medication, so if I go back to the first question, are you taking any medications?
Okay, I'm sorry. Because I always think spiritually about things, and I really tried hard to not take any medications at all, but I have taken tamoxifen a little bit.
What does tamoxifen do for you?
Tamoxifen is just to try to keep cancer in control. Yeah.
Okay, let's get into a couple of the tests. Why don't you face this way for me? See that white line right there? Okay. Why don't you place your left foot on that white line? Okay, place your right foot in front of your left foot, your heel and toe touching. Nope. Just hold that position right there. Now, you said you were okay walking in those shoes. Would you feel better taking them off?
Well,
you seem a little unbalanced.
Yeah, because I am exhausted, and
absolutely. Why don't you take them off?
Walking shoes when you're exhausted to walk at all when you're exhausted.
Sure. Why don't you take them off? You feel comfortable doing that?
I will.
Okay, I don't see any glass or anything on the road. You should be okay. Okay, so let's start over. Left foot on that line. Right foot in front of the left foot, heel and toe touching. Arms down at your sides. I want you to keep that position right there. Arms all the way down at your sides. Hold this position. I'm going to give you some instructions, okay? What you're going to do is you can take 9 heel-to-toe steps down this line. You're going to turn. You can take 9 heel-to-toe steps back down the line. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Okay? Watch me. It's left foot on the line, right foot in front of the left foot, heel and toe touching. Okay? It's going to be just like this. 1, 2, 3, and so forth, all the way up to 9. Once you reach 9, leave your front foot on the ground with your rear foot. Once you take a series of small steps, just like so, till you've turned all the way back around on the line. Okay? Once you turn back around, first step is 1. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. A couple things I want you to remember while you're doing this test. I want you to watch your feet as you walk, count your steps out loud, keep your arms down at your sides. If any time you step off the line, go ahead and get back in that starting position there. There you go. If at any time you step off the line, I want you to step back on and continue where you left off.
This is all necessary because this is making me really nervous.
Yeah, we got to make sure you're okay to drive, or that there's nothing impairing you, or there's nothing medically going on. Okay, those couple of things that we saw, we got to make sure everything's okay. All right.
I mean, I do have a few medical issues, and I'm just really exhausted and I'm really tired.
I understand.
I mean, can you just not?
How about we go through these tests?
Can you just not take me back to my house or let me take a cab right now? I haven't
Well,
done anything.
let's figure out what's going on.
I haven't done anything wrong.
No, didn't say you did. But let's get through this so we know what we're going to do. Because I have no idea right now.
I know, but this is just really making me nervous, and I'm so exhausted. And then, if I don't pass this test, then
Well, it's not really a pass-fail.
I would rather just turn my car off, take me home, or call me a cab, and I've done nothing wrong, and then I don't have to be anxious about all this, and everything is fine.
Really, we should probably do these tests, okay?
No, I would rather do it this way because right now I'm really nervous.
Let me tell you.
And I have
I don't want
anxiety issues.
Listen, you said you're not diagnosed with anything. Anxiety is a diagnosis, okay? Now listen, there is no option. I'm not taking you home. I can't take you home, okay? We need to make sure you're okay to drive.
Well, I don't want to drive at this point because now I'm feeling too anxious to even drive, and so I just don't even want to do it at this point. I do have cancer in my background. When you say, do you have any medical issues? Well, I'm a big believer in Christ, so I really try to go that route and say, no, I don't have it because I'm believing. But, yeah, I mean, I have a background in cancer, and
but that's old and in your past. But that's old and in your past, right?
Yeah, it is, but I do take some medications for that, and
just to keep it from coming back.
Yeah, and
which doesn't affect your driving.
Well, it doesn't affect my driving, no, but I mean, there's some anxiety issues as far as the cancer stuff, and now I'm feeling really anxious because of all this that's happening to me without
What's your name again?
anything going. Is Kim?
Kim, okay. I'm requesting that you do these tests to make sure that you're okay to be on the road. Regardless, we really need to get through the tests, okay? Because I have stopped you, I have noticed some things. We do got to kind of figure out what's going on with you, okay? This doesn't mean you're in trouble. This doesn't mean you've done anything wrong, because I have no idea what the outcome of these are going to be, okay? You could get through these tests, we could determine everything's fine, and then you'll be driving away. I don't know. But without getting through that, we can't find that out. I don't want to make you park your car if you've got no reason to park your car.
At this point, I'd rather park my car. I'm feeling too anxious now. I don't want to go through the test, and I've done nothing wrong. And I'll just tell my sister, come and pick me up, and then it's finished. There's nothing to do. I've done nothing wrong. I can tell her to pick me up. And tomorrow, when I'm not getting so anxious and nervous, because I have a very clean record. I have not been picked up for anything in my entire life. So this is.
Kim, if you've got no reason to be in trouble, then why wouldn't you want to do the tests?
It just makes me feel too nervous and anxious. I've had an exhausting
Tell you what,
day.
let me take your pulse again. Let's see how anxious you are.
I am.
Okay, relax. Can you relax your arm?
Yeah.
There you go.
I've never been picked up for anything in
You're
my
not
entire life.
even.
And with you pulling me aside now, I'm just feeling really anxious
you're not
about
picked
stuff.
up. You're not picked up for anything, okay? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Kim, your pulse has actually come down from when I first stopped you. Okay,
So go back.
you're relaxing. It's good because your pulse should come down. Okay, but the anxiety that you're talking about, I mean, I would expect somebody with anxiety to have a high pulse.
Because
Okay.
I've just never
Kim,
had anybody pull
relax,
me over
listen.
before, so I'm nervous.
I understand you might be nervous, okay, but the anxiety, I just don't see it there. You're not breathing heavily. You're not experiencing any signs of anxiety that you would tend to see with somebody, okay? Your pulse isn't racing. You're not having those issues. If there's something going on and you don't want to do the test because you have something going on, such as medication, drugs, or alcohol, we can deal with that and we can get through that, okay? But you've already said there's nothing to worry about, right?
Well, because I'm a big believer, and so that's the way I try to think. But in reality, in the physical realm, yes, I do have some issues with a history of an illness and such.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to be honest with that. But right now I'm just so tired from the whole long day, and I was just trying to get home. And if you saw something that wasn't perfect, then
Okay.
take me home,
You willing to do
or
the,
I'll call my
you willing to
sister.
do this test for me?
I don't want to do the test.
Okay,
I don't
you
want to
wanna
do
do
the
it?
test. I just
Can
want
you
to go
do something
home.
else for me? How about this? How about we do a different test? Okay, you don't even have to walk. You want to do something else for me?
But you know what? Since I really have not done anything wrong up to this point, can't I just call my sister and just have her take me home?
Why would she have to take you home?
Well, because then I don't have to go through all of this, and it's making me anxious and nervous.
Okay. How about we just get through the tests?
No,
What are you hiding?
no, I don't feel like I'm hiding anything.
Have you been drinking?
I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I mean, I spent all day being a big sister to this little girl. I'm supposed to be going on a trip to Europe, and I've been running all over town, and I just got back from Phoenix. And
How about this? Do
I'm
me a
just
favor.
tired.
Just tilt your head back for me and close your eyes. Just real slightly. Tilt your head back. Close your eyes. Real slightly. Just let me see your eyes real quick. Tilt your head back. Close your eyes.
I just don't want to do anything like this because I just feel like
Would you feel more
I
comfortable
feel
doing
like
it back
I feel
at
like
the police station?
any little thing you're gonna try to discriminate me.
I'm not
for,
discriminating. Okay.
and I think I just need to have someone pick me up and take me home, and then it's a case closed. I'm not hurting anybody. I haven't done anything wrong, and I will not continue to drive if you think that there's some imperfection in my driving.
Okay. You willing to submit to a breath test?
I just want to do this way, if you don't mind. I just want to go home.
Come over here. Turn on, finish on. Hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
I'm sorry. What did I do?
Well, you're obviously impaired by something, okay? You've got an open container of alcohol in your car behind the driver's seat.
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah,
put that in my car.
I know. Somebody put it there.
Yeah.
You got a slight odor of alcohol on your breath. So we're going to take you back to the police station and investigate that a little bit. Okay? All right?
Is there any?
And you can think about it in here. Come on.
Can I get my shoes?
I'll
or
get
my
your shoes.
shirt or
Come on.
anything? I mean,
Let's sit down.
Is this really necessary?
Well, you won't do any of the tests, so I have no option. Sit down.
Well, can I change
I'll
my
give you
mind
another
and
option at the police station to do the tests. Okay?
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm trying to comply.
Absolutely. How about you sit down? When we get to the police station, I'll give you another chance to do the test, I promise.